Channelview School for Research in Rockaway, Queens was supposed to be my first school. Patricia Hannon, the friend who had the kids make a PMA mixtape.
In my lesson plans as a teacher, the hook I try to use to get my students interested in my unit was music. I always use music, and that helped me to learn vocabulary, English, writing, whatever subject or genre it may be. I would try to use music. I would write lyrics, I would write poems, and one night I was racking my brain trying to figure out the best way I could talk about memoir to my students, which is basically me trying to find a story that I'm really passionate about and talk about it to my students. So I brought in Sunday by H2O, and I was actually being observed that day by administrators, so I was really nervous, and I got the approval. I had a lot of freedom to use that song when I was being observed, which is a really, really big day for teachers. And I played the song, my administrators were watching me, I was so nervous, and I was really nervous about my reaction from the kids because they don't listen to rock or punk or hardcore, they listen to rap. But I gave it a shot and they actually loved it. At the end of the song, one of my students looked up at me and they called me Miss H. So they looked up at me, and one girl, she was like, Miss H2O. So the idea was born from that, and I saw that my passion had an effect on them. So I told Toby about this, and I hit him up, and I was like, you know, why don't you come speak at my school to my students? So he was really into it, and we went through a lot of hard work to get him to appear at my school.
It was just like that. It was very intimate. It was like kids were Xing up their hands. And then my brother and my guitar player Rusty came from H2O. We performed the song Sunday, sitting in the lunchroom while kids were eating pizza.
My band about to perform the song Sunday for kids who used the song as a memoir project.
1, 2, 3. It was Sunday. I was way too young for this day.
Which is I've never done that before, like acoustically. We never even performed acoustically. And that went over amazing.
I know Toby doesn't consider himself a teacher per se, but after his visit, I call him teacher, my favorite teacher, because he educates kids, but his mission is not a very conventional one. But his message about PMA and straight edge and his entire life, that is teaching in every sense of the word, because he's using personal examples to hook kids in and get them interested, and that is really what a teacher does.